Hello, everyone. It is lunchtime, and I had so much fun talking to you guys the other day during my lunchtime. I thought I would talk to you guys again today. We are going to eat lunch. We're going to eat lunch and talk a little talk. Now, I still haven't gone to the dollar store. I have to go to the dollar store. Well, not the dollar store, but Five Below. I have to go to Five Below on tomorrow when I get off work. So when I get to Five Below, I get me a little thingy for the car, and then I can show my face during lunch. But y'all see my face all the time. Y'all know what I look like. Shoot, y'all know who I am. But I still don't have a thing to hold my phone up. Now, first of all, I need to know, can y'all hear me? Anybody in the chat, can y'all hear me? Somebody say something, please, so I know that I can. Hey, David, how you doing? Can you hear me, David? And how does the sound? When I went back and listened to the video the other day, it sounded really bad. So I just need to make sure y'all can hear me. Hey, January. Hey, Nicole. Okay, because today I put on my I have on my earbuds today, because the other day when I was talking to you guys, it was coming through the car. I was talking to you through my car speaker. So I think this might be better today. So what's going on with you guys? How are you guys enjoying? It is almost Friday. Next week, I know it's going to be a long week because next week is my week before the break. And you know how that's always a long, week before you get going to a holiday, honey. So I already know it's going to be crazy next week, but it is what it is, honey. It is what it is. So look, y'all. Hey, House Music Kid, how you doing? Good day to you too. Good day to you too. Now look, y'all. If y'all follow me regularly, then y'all know I did a video last week on the mask, talking about the masked singer, right? And I told y'all that leopard was sealed. Didn't I tell y'all that? Now y'all kept trying to tell me that it was Billy Porter. Everybody in my comments was like, nah, I think that's Billy Porter. I think that's Billy Porter. Even my little sister Danny was like, nah, that's Billy Porter. I said, maybe it is, but it sounds like Seal to me because I love me some Seal. Me and Seal go all the way back to Kiss from Rose, okay? I love Seal. And my question was, his whole persona, he was coming off as very effeminate. He kept flirting with Nick Cannon. Some of his clues were coming out the closet, being who I really am, being able to live as I really want to live. And I asked the question then, was Seal trying to come out the closet? Was Seal trying to tell us something? Like if that leopard was Seal, is he trying to tell a sister something? And because y'all kept saying it was Billy Porter, ain't nobody want to answer my question. Well, last night we found out that the leopard is Seal. Now, I found it very interesting how the panel glossed over all of those clues. Nobody asked him, well, you said something about coming out the closet. You said something about being who you really are. You've been flirting with Nick Cannon the whole time. You trying to tell us something, Seal? Now, I understand that that's not TMZ, and they have to be polite. They can't be doing that kind of stuff. However, now we ask the question. Now, he said last night he did that for his children because his kids like the show and he thought it would be fun, blah, blah, blah. But do y'all think that Seal was trying to tell us something? What you think? You think Seal was trying to send out some subliminals? Some subliminals. Let me look at these comments. I know I'm trying to eat, so let me look at these comments. I have not been to the Enchanted Christmas in D.C. Where is that? What's the Enchanted Christmas? What is that? Hey, LaShawna Green Gospel. Hey, babe. Hey, little baby. Hey, B-Lo. How you doing? David, you said say what? Yeah, David. Go back. I mean, I'm not saying you have to go back, but I did a video, like I said, about a week ago. I think I misspelled masked, and I never went back to edit it. So that's probably why a lot of people didn't see the video, because the hashtag was masked singer. But anyway, I'll fix it when I get home today. But if you look at the date, you'll see that I said that the leopard was Seal. And my question was, I mean, even his costume was feminine. And when he took his mask off last night, anybody asked him none of them questions. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, now, Seal, you trying to tell us sister something? Or did you already make an announcement and I missed it? Maybe I missed it. You know, I don't be catching everything. Did Seal already come out the closet on us? Did Seal tell us some things? I'm just saying. Is that why him and Heidi Klum no longer together? You didn't get the notification, Abby? My bad, babe. Hey, Simone. You too, boo. Have a great day. It's a light show plus ice skating. Where is it? At the harbor? Is it down at is that what they do? Is that the show every year down at the not the harbor, but I mean not the MGM, but the Gaylord. Is that what the thing down there at Gaylord? I'm with you, David. I think probably he's what they calling it now, fluid, sexually fluid. I think he just kind of down for whatever. I think so. And him and Heidi them probably had some couples therapy. You know it if you know what I'm saying. You know, back in the day, honey. That's how I feel about it. And I really don't care. I'm just wondering if that's what he was trying to tell us. You know what I'm saying? I love Seal. You know, that ain't gonna change about how I feel about Seal, baby. Yeah, it's not gonna change. Love me some Seal. Abby, I'm glad you're in the room because I got something I meant to ask you about. Well, not ask you about, but tell you about last night, and I forgot. So, National Park. Oh, that's probably gonna be really nice. House music kid. You know what, Abby? Anybody worried? I care about Seal because I like him. You said I got 6 kids left in my pocket and I can't use none on Seal. You know what, Abby? I ain't fooling with you. But that sounds nice. I'm gonna have to look that up, House Music Kid. I have never been to answer your original question, but that does sound fun. I'm gonna have to look it up and see how much the tickets and stuff cost. That might be something nice to go do during this holiday season. Because, you know, a lot of the DC stuff I've already done. I've, been there and done that. So I really don't do a lot of the stuff, to be honest with you. Like the zoo lights, that's a nice one too. When you come to DC to go to the zoo and see the Christmas lights at the zoo, that's real nice. Watkins Park, that's in Prince George's County. That's a nice you drive through and see all the Christmas lights and stuff like that. It's fun. It's nice. But that sounds like fun, especially if it's not real expensive. That sounds like a fun thing to do. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. So, after I got off my live the other day, right, I was still sitting in the parking lot for a few minutes till I went back to work. Honey, why'd they get to fighting at the Chick-fil-A? I said, what? I was sitting here and I just started hearing hollering and cussing. And I looked over and I guess somebody in the drive-thru, like in their car, got smart with the lady taking their order or whatever. Honey, I wish I could have got it on tape, but from where I was sitting in the parking lot, I couldn't see everything. I could hear it, but I couldn't see it. And by the time I could see it, it had, the lady was driving off and the other lady was just yelling behind her. I said, man, I thought the Chick-fil-A would have polite, have a nice day, my pleasure. Just when they start cussing people out at the Chick-fil-A. I'm just saying. I'm just asking a question. Just when they start doing that. Lady, what you looking at? Why are you looking at me? What you looking at? Oh, you looking behind me. What's going on behind me? Hold up. Let me see what's going on behind me now. Y'all, why is it a bunch of students from my school running through this parking lot? That's what she was looking at. A bunch of kids coming through the parking lot. Lord have mercy. Where y'all been? Where y'all been? I don't know none of them. I ain't gonna say nothing to them. I don't know none of these churn. They know they ain't supposed to be off. They are not supposed to leave during the day. Mm-mm-mm. Lord, these churn. I tell you, these churn. Mm-mm-mm. Boy, I tell you. Anyway. Let me get back to what I'm doing, my business. Hey, House of Sir James. Girl, I don't know who was fighting down to the Chick-fil-A, but they did. The lady at the cut, they was cussing it. It was a mess. I don't know who was. Look, how do you find the time you never sleep when you could be relaxing between courses? Here you are. Well, you know what, Ariel, you're right, but this is what I do anyway. Um, the way my schedule is set up, every other day I have a little bit more time. And so I like to get out the building and get some fresh air. So I figured usually I listen to like a book on tape while I'm sitting in my car eating my lunch or, make some phone calls or something. So I had so much fun talking to you guys. Hi. Uh-huh. No, that's fine. Uh-huh. $3. You said you need $1. Let me see. Let me see what I have. Let me see. I don't know if I look at this. I can't even eat my lunch in peace. What the child? But it's the holiday season. Let me get this lady this $1. What I got in here? Here you go, man. I had some. Here you go, man. All right. Merry Christmas. Yes, ma'am. That's the same lady that was looking at me, y'all. I knew she was looking at me. Talking about something I don't mean to disturb you. Yes, you do. You do mean to disturb me. You just disturbed me. But I gave the lady some money, y'all. I gave the lady some money. Oh. Oh, what I got to tell you? I'm okay. Yeah. All right. Can't go nowhere now. That was some of our cousins. Right. Can't even go down to the Chick-fil-A, child. Lord have mercy. Yeah, that's what yeah, Ariel. That's what I'm saying. I like to sit in my car. Now, that's the first time somebody done walked up on me and asked for some money, but but anyway. Hey, JJ from the BK. Zoe said, close your window and keep your head down. Child, I like fresh air, though. I had my headphones on and she saw me talking. She saw me sitting here talking. Child. That's okay, y'all. Look, I gave her a little bit of change. I gave her a little bit of change. Bless the Lord. Whatever she gonna do with it, look, what she do with it after I give it to her is not my concern. I gave her a little bit of change. It ain't gonna hurt me one way or the other. It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. Anyway, um, cause she walking through the parking lot with a grocery cart. I thought she had just got done grocery shopping. Y'all, because I'm sitting, somebody asked me what I'm eating for lunch. I had picked up something from the hot bar over to the grocery store, so now I'm sitting in the parking lot. I thought she had gotten some groceries, child. So, Abby, I found out that on tomorrow, G Status ATL Hustle is supposed to be dropping their super trailer. I thought it was an episode at first, but then when I went back and looked, they left a message under L Teddy's video. Now, I've reached out to the producers myself, and no one is responding to me. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel some kind of way about that because, you know, I was reviewing your show last year. Wasn't a whole lot of us doing it. Me and you, Abby. Ty Couture, rest in peace. He was reviewing it, you know. Wasn't a whole lot of people out here reviewing no G Status ATL Hustle. So, I mean, I ain't trying to call nobody out. But I reached out to 2 or 3 people over there. Y'all too good for me now. Is that what we doing over there, G status? Y'all too good for a sister to respond to a text, or I mean not a text, a DM. You was responding to my DMs last year. When the show was on and you wanted me to review the show, you ain't had no problem responding to my DMs. But I'm gonna keep it cute. I ain't gonna get salty with y'all. But I'm keeping my left eye on it. I'm keeping my left eye on it. But tomorrow night is supposed to be a super trailer, so I'm wondering um if Chase and Dallas put a little bit of pressure on them. You know what I'm saying? Because both of them been dragging their feet. At least with Chase and Dallas, they gave us updates and let us know what the situation was. Now I heard a rumor that G status might have been getting picked up by a network, and that's what the delay was. But I don't know how I feel about that either. I don't know how I feel about that. And don't get me wrong, I'm not hating. I hope they are. But I'm just saying, I don't know how I feel about that. Let me see what y'all talking about. Simone, You know what, Spilly boy? Spilly boy, Spilly boy. Spilly boy, the reason why I was tired this morning up on the phone keying with his butt last night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, under L Teddy's video, Abby. Yeah, I saw. You saw the comment too? JJ, you said I'm used to working 2 jobs, tired, and now all these mofos can work. You know what? This one family be outside the grocery store with the signs begging and had the kids with them. I'm like, y'all really hustling. You know what? I've seen that before too, where they got the kids with them. I'm like, that is not. I mean, if I'm gonna give you some money, I'm gonna give you some money. That is not gonna change me one way or the other. You said sorry, I would have blanked her. Oh, y'all funny. Oh, y'all funny. Shoot. Did Jay Wilson make any announcement concerning the gentleman's panel? No, I think they're just going to wait till tonight and let you guys see. Well, I say you guys. Us guys. I say you guys like I'm not going to be watching it too. Us guys will see who the new panel members are. I think you got to just... I don't think he's going to make an announcement other than it's going to be on tonight at 7:30. You know what I mean? Well, 7:30 East Coast time. I don't think there's going to... I think they're doing a teaser. That's what... that's going to get the people in the room to see, oh my gosh, James is gone. QB is gone. Who's going to be there? Got that whole anticipation thing going. Jay Wilson's going to play that game. He ain't going to say nothing. Rebel son, L Teddy, ain't nobody going to say nothing. So, we'll just wait and see for tonight, y'all. We'll wait and see for tonight. And then we'll see who goes live after they get done and what they have to say about it. I'm sure no matter what they do, no matter who's on there tonight, they're going to have criticism. People going to be hating. It is what it is. I should have got me a damn salad. That's what I should have did, but I didn't. I still made a pretty healthy choice. I didn't do nothing ridiculous. Cause honey, there was a cupcake in there that was calling my name. But I had to rebuke the devil, honey. I had to rebuke the devil. Child. But yeah, Abby, that's what I wanted to tell you. I meant to tell you last night. But like I said, I thought that that's who I DM'd S. Dot too, but I just DM'd him a few minutes ago. He will respond to me. I know, and he'll tell me what he can tell me. And usually he'll tell me what he can tell me. So I know that Sherrod will respond to me. But I reached out to the when I saw that comment under El Teddy's video under his Love and Hip Hop review. I reached out to the producers on Instagram, and I was like, so, and I misread it the first time, and I thought it was an actual episode, and I was like, so we have a new episode, like, because I was like, why would you start a season on a Friday night? You know good and well, that's probably not a good time to premiere something, for your demographic. Like, old people like me home on a Friday night. But your main demographic are young, LGBTQ men. I mean, that's your main demographic, I would think. And or I don't know what their demographic is, shit. But Friday night is not a good night to premiere a new show like that. But then when I looked and read it again, it's not an episode, it's just a super trailer. So I guess we can look at the super trailer and see what they talking about. Where's my fork? Y'all. Y'all. I just had my damn fork. What'd I do with it? That's another reason why y'all can't see my car, y'all. My car is junky, okay? But I'm gonna clean it out. I'm cleaning it out tonight. Cause I have some stuff in here I need to child. This car. You could definitely tell that I am by myself 90% of the time in my car. Spilly boy know what my car be looking like. It don't look no better than it did the last time you were in it, Spilly boy. It don't look no better. Child. Matter of fact, it probably look a little worse. It probably looks a little worse. What y'all talking about? Hold on, let me see what y'all talking about. What happened? Y'all. Oh, okay, there we go. I gotta get a thing for this car. The J was. Oh, I already read that. A day live. Let me put my headphones on while my child doesn't work. Okay. No, it's not Kevon. Kevon does the chasing reality. Ja does. Ja and the guy from the Fashionistas or Fashionaires of Atlanta, they produce G Status. Did y'all see the video of a lady pumping gasoline into plastic bags? Not a gas can, plastic bags. It was on Earthquake. Child, look, when you desperate, I guess. But I thought it was illegal. I thought you had to use an actual, like, I thought it was illegal to use containers that weren't, like, actual gas containers to get gas. I guess they say you got to catch me first. I guess they say you got to catch me breaking the law first. Because I know one time I ran out of gas, child. That's another story for another day. But I ran out of gas one time, and they made me buy a gas can. Like, I was like, can I just use this cup? Like, all I need is a little bit of gas to get to the gas station. Because I could see the gas station from where my car was. Like, child. I was a poor college student. I was trying to make it do what it do. I was like, look, I barely got gas for my damn gas tank. And now you want me to buy a gas can? Are you playing? Like, if I had money, my ass wouldn't have ran out of damn gas. How about that? That was before your car let you know how many miles you had left. And you just had to ride that thing out and guesstimate. I guesstimated wrong that day. This chicken is good. Y'all, I love me some chicken. I can eat chicken 5 days a week. Actually, I do eat chicken 5 days a week. Yeah, see if you get a better response than me, Abby. But I mean, I haven't heard anything. So it breaks your heart when kids ask you for money. Yeah, but it does me too. But that's what they do. I mean, and I'm not saying that everybody is hustling, but when it's a kid, people have a different affinity for children. You know what I'm saying? Abby, look, don't be that devil on my shoulder. You supposed to say, good job, you didn't eat the cupcake. You not, okay, eat the cake, Anime. You're not supposed to be encouraging me to eat the cupcake, Abby. He said he was going to discuss it Wednesday. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, he said he was going to discuss it. Oh, okay. Well, Jay Wilson go live 10 times a day. I'm sure at some point in time he'll discuss what he said he's going to discuss. Hey, what's up, Shauna? You bought a half a dozen of chocolate cup. Child. But he don't even review the show. Yes, Abby. I'm confusion too, girl. I am confusion too. I said this, Abby. You see, me and you on the same page. That's why I was gonna call you, because I was feeling some kind of way. Is this a blind mukbang? Child. Girl, a Yukon. Woo. Hey, Captivating Christian. That's a big old That's a big old truck. See, I'm not a. Some people love SUVs. I'm not an SUV person. I never wanted an SUV. I've never had a desire for an SUV. I like my little low car. You know, I have driven SUVs before, and I'm just not comfortable in them. That's ugh. But go for it. Go for it. I have friends who have. I don't mind riding in them. I just don't like driving them. I don't. I don't like driving them. But yeah, Abby, I feel the same way you feel. We're gonna have to talk offline about that because I kind of feel some kind of way. I ain't gonna lie, because it's almost like okay, so you want, and it's no slight to El Teddy. I'm happy that people are reaching out to him, but my thing is, so you're gonna reach out to somebody who, who's never reviewed the show to review the show, but I haven't heard anything from you. You haven't heard anything from them. And like I said, we were one of the few people reviewing that show last season. Well, nobody checking for no damn G status ATL hustle. You feel what I'm saying? And we was reviewing the show. Takator got on board, and that helped them because he had a much bigger platform, and he would bring people on the interview and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, um, if you about to drop something, you need to let your day ones know. Ain't nothing wrong with adding new people to the team, but you need to let your day ones know what's up. I'm just saying. And I ain't saying nothing here that I'm not gonna say to them because when I talk to them, I'm gonna tell them that. I'm gonna tell them I felt some kind of way about other people who don't even review the show, knowing certain things that you haven't told us. And I have been reaching out to Ja. It's not like I have not talked to him since the season ended. I have been reaching out to him. So it's whatever though. Because if you don't want me to review the show, I got other stuff I can review. It's not that serious. I can give Chase and Dallas all my attention. You feel me? All right, y'all. What time is it? Oh, okay. I got a few more minutes. So, hold on, y'all. Let me hurry up real quick. What time is it? Okay. You said keto. You know what? I don't know nothing about that keto diet. I mean, I know it exists. Obviously, I've heard of it before, but I had a friend who was doing keto, and it's like you fast a certain amount of hours a day, then you can eat between a certain amount of hours a day, and I don't know nothing about all that. But you eat a lot of chicken when you on keto? Is that what you're saying? I mean, if you eat a lot of chicken when you on keto, I can definitely do that one. Shit. Like I said, I feel like I eat chicken. Like I was telling y'all the other day, the only time I really eat beef is when I'm out. I'll eat a lot. I eat a lot of turkey and chicken. Every once in a while, I'll pick up some pork chops that I want to cook up. But most of the time, it's variations of chicken. But I grew up like that. My mom is like that. My mom can eat chicken. Shit. I feel like my mama eat chicken 6 days a week. And on the 7th, she eat tuna. We can't eat KFC on keto? Oh, okay. Hold on, let me roll back. You love your little Toyota Corolla. It's old, but it's paid for. Hey, baby. Look, it ain't nothing like having a paid for car. I'll give a dag on. The car I drive now, I was forced to buy because I was in an accident and my car got totaled. But that car was paid for. And when I tell you I was ready to ride that thing till the wheels fell off, but I guess I did. I just had a little help with the wheels falling off. I wasn't happy about it. But it is what it is. I'm country, so I love a truck or SUV. I'm on a Chevy Silverado in my child. You renting one tomorrow to go out of town? What, a Yukon? Good Lord, Abby. What you need a Yukon for? That's a big ass truck. What you need a Yukon for, Gary? I miss cupcakes the way my diabetes is set up. Oh, Nicole, I do understand. My dad, child, but my dad, he's, don't get me started on my father and him doing what he want to do, knowing he ain't supposed to eat certain things. I'm not even going to get started on that because it's going to make me mad. You're correct. Don't shun you or others because there are people with bigger platforms reviewing that show. That's not right. Agreed. People who support them when they were small. Yeah, I wasn't even watching G Status. I don't bother worrying about it, sis. Oh, so don't bother worrying about it. I understand why he wouldn't reach out to me because by the end I was sick of all that shit. No, but still, Abby. Here's the thing. Even if you were reviewing the show and you was talking trash, you were reviewing the show. You know what I'm saying? You were still giving it some clout. So, and because if Ty went live, excuse me, you always got a shout out. So it was a connection there as well. So no, I would not discount the fact that by the end you were making negative reviews because the review is still a review, boo. But I'm glad, yeah, Nicole, I'm glad to see that it's gotten much better. Everyone who was on keto is now off it. So there's your answer to. You have to substitute the flour. I don't use a lot of flour because I have an air fryer, so I don't really use a lot of I don't use flour a lot anymore. But you mean like even in food? See, that's too much thinking for me. Okay, did anybody see Meet the Cash Trey Womack? No, I didn't see that one yet, but I'm gonna look at it tonight. I'll probably do a quick little review tonight like I did last week for Ariel. Y'all know who I'm talking about. You can eat KFC on keto baked. Oh, you can eat the baked. Okay, that's too much thinking. I can't do all that. January 9th. Yeah, January 9th is the start date for Chasing Dallas. Right now they're doing Meet the Cast. So once a week on Thursdays, they're dropping little like snippets, like 5-minute snippet videos on Meet the Cast. So, all right, hold on a second, y'all. I'm about to get my dessert and then I'll finish this up. About another 15 minutes. Let me get my dessert together. Toot toot, doo doo doo, baby. I must miss my nephew because I don't know why in the world I would be singing, just randomly singing Baby Shark. I must be thinking about my nephew. I have not seen him in a while. I do miss him. When's the last time I saw my poo? Oh, it's been almost 2 weeks. I'm about to go see my poo this weekend. I think he's going to be at my mom's house this weekend. I'm going to have to go by there and see my poo. My Yukon had one payment left, and I just had somewhere. Oh, hold on. I got to go back up. Your Yukon must have got totaled or something. My daddy can eat rice every day. Girl, my daddy eats, child. He eat everything he ain't supposed to eat. You about to do a reaction video? Oh, okay. Yeah, Abby about to do hers. Hey, Shay. How you doing? Your husband tore it up in one paper. Girl, ain't that that's the worst. You gonna start the keto back up in 2020? Okay. Oh, that is the worst. You hit 300 today? Oh, yes. All right, Captivating Christian. Hey. Well, Captivating Christian, I foresee a lot of success in your future. Abby, we're going to get you there too, girl. I told Abby, y'all check Abby out because Abby has been doing her makeup videos. And so we are trying to push Abby into the now I ain't gonna say the makeup sector. I don't like that word sector. I really don't like that term. But more of the people in the makeup realm who watch the makeup videos to really check her out because she really brings a different spin. And she definitely knows what is going on in the makeup world, honey. Congratulations to you, Captivating Christian. I'm very happy for you, for real. It's good for weight loss and great. Yeah, I mean, look, I have a goal for myself that I'm working towards. So, let me say I got about 15 minutes left. Now you thought he meant pounds, child. Child. Captivate Christian 300 pounds. Child. Um, Alright, so my last little hashtag, I hashtag SpillitBoyTV and I hashtag Lady P. And I'm not getting ready to drag Lady P. Let me be clear. That's not what I'm getting ready to do. I am going to rebut and respond to what she said, though. She made a video, I believe it was probably last night. Now, what I thought was real funny, though, Lady P, was you ain't put Spill It Boy's name in your title, but you was talking about Spill It Boy. But it's all good. Um, you had some questions. You were not understanding. One, you were not understanding why he responded to QB. I mean, he called QB the next Sean Bradley, number one. And number two, your question was if he felt ambushed by QB with the Wiley situation, he could have just clicked off and he could have left. Then you said that you watched his live twice and you still don't understand. But he explained it in his live, so I'm not sure what part you didn't understand. He said on his show, on his live, he said that he was damned if he do and he was damned if he don't. In that moment, he said he started to click off, but then if he had clicked off in that moment, the narrative would have been, ooh, James is scared of Wiley. Spilly Boy, scared of Wiley. Did you see how Spilly Boy ran away from Wiley? So he was damned if he do and he was damned if he don't. And I believe that the reason why he's using the language that he was ambushed by Wiley is because if you remember, Lady P, a few weeks back, when you made your comments about El Teddy, when you and El Teddy had your little situation, it was because you said that El Teddy was being messy with inviting Wiley onto the gentleman's panel. You remember that, boo? He said that. You said that. And because you said that, that was connected to Wiley coming on to the gentleman's panel. As a result, Spill It Boy made it very clear, publicly and privately, that he would never share the stage, panel, space, FaceTime, anything with Wiley. He made it clear to us. He made it clear to the gentleman on the gentleman's panel. He made it clear to anybody who was listening that he never had any intention of sharing space with Wiley. Now, he said that publicly. Now, privately, he also let the gentleman of the gentleman's panel know how he felt about sharing space with Wiley. What's up, BB Nice? So my thing was, or is, I should say, you knew that. QB knew that. We all knew that. So when he uses the language, I was ambushed, it is because in that moment, if you go back and look at the live, they were waiting for Trey to come on. They were asking for Trey to come on. And next thing you know, Wiley pops up on the screen. Now the question is, if it was an accident, if QB really accidentally put Wiley up there, which is what he said, then why didn't you click him off? Because you knew that James Caldwell publicly and privately made it clear that he had no interest in sharing space with Wiley. So that's why he used the language, I was ambushed, because he felt like, even if it was an accident, QB, and I'll give you the benefit of the doubt that it was an accident, but once you saw that it was Wiley, you didn't click him off. You left him up there. And then it's your platform. You can do whatever the hell you want to do on your platform. So please don't spin a narrative that I'm trying to tell somebody what to do on their platform. Absolutely not. But again, James gets to feel the way he feels as a result of what happened. And so, Lady P, that's the answer to your question. And again, I ain't here to drag nobody. That is not what I just want to address it. Because you seem to be confused and you seem to have some concerns, you know. So I just wanted to address it. I just wanted to address that with you. Now, as far as QB being the next Sean Bradley, again, a lot of people seem to feel like James was, how do I word it? How do I word it, y'all? What word am I looking for? I don't think James was being malicious in him saying that. I think James was sending a warning to QB to not make some of the mistakes that Sean Bradley made with his platform. Y'all got to remember the history. I know a lot of these people don't want to go back and know the history and learn the history and understand how things got the way they got. But you got to go back and know the history. At one point in time, Sean Bradley had more subscribers than James. At one point in time, Sean Bradley was the king. He was the king. He was doing reviews. He had, he would get 600-700 people in his chat regularly. All of that. And no, he wasn't the first person to do call-ins. He absolutely was not. However, him doing his call-ins became notorious on his platform. And then he started letting people, come on there just to drag other content creators. And again, it is a free country. You are absolutely free to do whatever you want on your platform, and people are free to say whatever they want. And you don't have to necessarily, I'm not saying you have to censor people, but like I tell my students, people seem to think that freedom of speech means freedom of consequence, and it does not. Freedom of speech is just that. I can say whatever I want. Like I tell my students, you can cuss me out. You have the freedom to do it. Just know there's a consequence to that action. Okay, Dark Chocolate, you disagree with me. That's fine. And there's no slight to the Scorpion show. The Scorpion shows were absolutely beast on these YouTube streets. You're absolutely correct. There's no slight to the Scorpion show. No slight at all to the Scorpion show. None whatsoever. I'm just saying that when James first started doing YouTube, Sean was already a well-established YouTuber who had way, way more subscribers than James. And now we see where he is. And part of Sean's downfall, not all of, because there were a whole lot of moving parts, but part of the downfall was when he started taking call-ins and letting people drag other content creators. And remember how Sean, I'm just saying, and I believe that that's what James is saying in that. Yeah, he was mad when he said it, Dark Chocolate. I'm not going to negate that. Yeah, absolutely. Whenever James comes on there to drag somebody, it's because he has gotten so fed up with what is being said, and he feels like he has to defend himself and address the situation. So yeah, I'm sure it was emotional, The other thing I want to address to you, Lady P, is this. You don't know everything about what happened between Sean and James' relationship. They were friends for a very long time, and they were friends. They were friends. And there are things between the two of them that we will never be privy to. There are things that James knows about Sean and Sean knows about James that we will never be privy to because they were friends. And with that being said, there's another reason why he's saying that, because he also has some sort of discernment and insight on that. Exactly, Simone. And I believe that's exactly where that comparison is coming from. Exactly. Exactly. Oh yeah. Simone, you got to go visit. You have to go to a silly Saturday to know the orange shirt, honey. That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story, y'all. Yeah, but that's it. I ain't dragging nobody. I ain't going off. Lady P has a right. to her opinion. She has a right to her question. She has a right to inquire. She didn't, she wasn't disrespectful in what she said. She didn't come up, she wasn't like rah, rah, rah. So I'm not going to be rah, rah, rah. But I just wasn't sure. I just didn't understand what she didn't understand because I thought James was clear. And I understand that QB is your house brother. You're going to defend him just like I'm going to defend El Teddy. So I ain't mad at you, boo. I ain't mad at you at all. But you were asking questions that I thought had already been answered. I wasn't clear. I just wasn't clear on what you weren't clear about. But, maybe you need to go back and listen a third time. I don't know. Hey, Quintessential, how you doing? James defended Sean when people was dragging him, but let folks drag James. Exactly, Simone. Exactly. Exactly. People would call into Sean's show and drag the dog, you know what, out of James. And Sean would sit back and laugh. He thought it was the funniest thing. It was hilarious. He thought it was just so funny. You know? And again, that's how you want to run your show. That's how you want to run your show. But understand that there are consequences that come with running your show a certain way. And that's all James was trying to say. James was just trying to let QB know that this is the direction that Sean went in with his show, with his call-ins. And you see where Sean is now. That was what the comparison was. I don't think James was comparing every single thing about Sean to every single thing about QB. I believe that, there was that, hey, Lady T, hey, boo. I believe that that's where and again, it was just advice. Advice is what it is. You can take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? And you can be offended by it, and you can, you can say, I don't, I'm not like Sean. I'm not like Sean. Okay. Or you could take it from somebody who was friends with Sean, who got burnt by Sean, who saw Sean's platform go from here to there and say, well, wait a minute, maybe he got some insight that I don't have. Maybe I need to do some reflection. I don't know. I don't know. You know the history because you were day one. There you go. Duchess Kelly Love runs his show just like that, and he doesn't get compared to being Sean. Not publicly, he doesn't. Maybe. Do you know what conversations are being had privately? And no disrespect to Kelly Love either, but check out his numbers. And that's no disrespect to Kelly Love. I like Duchess. I have to listen to it before I form an opinion, but right now I do have a little Prince side eye action going. Who at me, Lady T? It's cool, boo. We cool. We cool. You can have side eye at me. It's cool, boo boo. I ain't even. What I mean to say, because I'm about to get off of here. So, Lady T, really quickly, I was just responding to what Lady P said in reference to. She had questions about what James said about QB, um, about QB ambushing, um, about QB ambushing James. She said she don't feel like James was ambushed, and if he felt that way, he could have clicked off. And then she asked the question about QB being compared to Sean Bradley, and that she didn't agree. And all I was saying was, everybody has a right to their opinion, and I'm not dragging Lady T. I'm not yelling, screaming, cussing. I'm just, rebutting or answering her question. That's all. I read between those lines. The manner in which Wally popped up on that stream reminded Spiller Boy of a friendship he once had. Exactly. Exactly. Nika rolled for Sean even when I would tell her about his stuff. Same thing with James. The same thing with James. Me and James would have conversations and I would be like, But they were friends before me and James were friends. So who the fuck was I to say anything about anything? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's it, lady. I wasn't on here dragging nobody. I ain't dragging Lady T. I ain't dragging QB. I was just responding to her questions and giving my commentary, since that's what everybody wants to say. This is just my commentary. Well, this is just my commentary. That I just think that I just feel like Mother was giving some advice, and advice is what it is. You take it or you leave it. And clearly people feel like, James was being mean or being spiteful or whatever, because they're looking at all of the negative stuff about Sean Bradley and not looking at what he's saying in reference to the show part of it. Ain't nobody comparing QB to Sean Bradley as far as his behavior and his mannerisms, as far as the way he talks to people and stuff like that. No, QB doesn't disrespect, like, he don't be cussing people out like Sean Bradley does, and be calling people bitches and motherfucker. Like, no, ain't nobody talking about all of that. Ain't nobody talking about all of that. But what they are talking about, or what he was talking about that situation. Oh, you said no, my mother. Oh, you side eyeing my mother? Oh, okay. All right. You side eyeing James? Oh, you haven't watched. Oh, you haven't watched James's live, but you side eyeing it. Oh, I see. Well, go watch it. See how you feel after you watch it. I don't know. Oh, I will, JJ from the BK. Thank you, baby. I definitely will. And I don't have, look, I ain't got no dog in this race. I don't have no beef with nobody. I just sit back, do my thing, do my content, and put my 2 cents in here or there. But when somebody tells you, think of it like this. I'm gonna say this and I'm getting off of here. Think of it like this. You have a group of friends. All right, y'all. Think of it like this. You have a group of friends. Your little group of 4 or 5 people. And one of your friends becomes friends with your enemy. I'm talking about your arch nemesis. I'm talking about somebody that if you see them on the street, is on sight. Okay? And your friend tells you, look, or you tell your friend, I should say, look, if you want to be friends with that person, you have every right to be friends with that person. But don't put me in a situation where I need to be around them. Meaning, don't invite me to no happy hours if you inviting them. Don't invite me to go to the movies if you inviting them. Don't invite me to come over your house for, cocktails if you are inviting them. Do not put me in a situation to be around this person. Right? Y'all following me? And then all of a sudden you have this Christmas party and you say, look, I want to invite you to my house for my Christmas party. And as soon as you walk in the door, the person that you said, this is my arch enemy, I don't want to be in this person's presence, is in the door. As soon as you walk in the door, they right there. Boom. You wouldn't feel some kind of way about that to your friend? You wouldn't feel some kind of way about that? Y'all wouldn't feel some kind of way about that? As Maya Angelou said, people say one thing, show you another, believe what they show you. I agreed. Agreed. So that's all my point is. So when people say, well, I think it was an accident, I don't think QB ambushed James, that's fine. You have a right to your opinion. But if it was an accident, then you should have clicked Wiley off. The fact that you left Wiley up there. Yes, if they were invited, but if they crashed the party, I would just leave. You go do some work. If they were invited, but if they crashed the party, yeah, but Wiley didn't crash the party. Wiley was clicked onto the StreamYard. Wiley was invited to come. He can't crash the party. QB clicked on him. How'd he crash the party? He was invited. You go do some damn work. I'm on my way back to work now. You must be on one of your little breaks. I am literally getting ready to pull out the parking lot right now. Exactly. I like QB too. I don't dislike QB, but I'm going to call a spade every time. I like QB. Oh, you on lunch? I don't have no beef with QB. I mean, maybe he'll have beef with me after my opinion, but I don't have no beef with QB. But a spade is a fucking spade. As soon as I saw Wally pop up on that screen, I felt some kind of way. Nah, I'm not hot. I'm Charles. Y'all, I'm not mad. I'm not hot. I'm not irritated. I'm not nothing. Me and Lady T, we cool. Even if we disagree, we cool. She said, she's objective. She hasn't agreed with everything she's seen. At the I ain't got no beef with Lady T at all. I don't have no beef with Lady P. Look at all these ladies. I don't have no beef with Lady P. I'm just addressing what she said and I'm just responding, and maybe I can explain it in a way that she'll understand it. I don't know. And again, at the end of the day, if you don't feel like QB did anything wrong, okay. You don't have no okay. You know what I'm saying, y'all? You That's what make the world go round. That's what makes the world go round and round and round. But yeah, Lady T, if that's your perception that that Wiley crashed the party, you know, that ain't how I see it. Because with StreamYard, you have to click the person on. And just like you click them on, you can click them off. And even if Wiley, because the link was public. Even if Wiley put the link in, QB had to click on the link to let Wiley in. And even if all of that was an accident and he did not mean to, once Wiley was up there, he could have clicked Wiley off, and he didn't. Which means that he wanted the situation to happen. And like Lady P said, well, that was a situation that needed to happen either way. Okay, well, either it's one or the other. Either it was an accident or, well, it needed to happen. Why does QB get to decide what needs to happen? If James and Wiley need to have it out or need to speak to each other or need to work out whatever they got to work out, which, let's be clear, that's never going to happen. But even if that's the perception, y'all don't get to decide when that happens. The people that have the issue with each other get to decide when that happens. I don't get to create a peace summit and don't tell the people who I'm inviting to the peace summit that they coming to a peace summit. I don't get to make that decision. Look at these fools. Look at these fools running across the street against traffic. We already had somebody get hit by a car a couple of weeks ago. Y'all simple. And then they running, holding their pants up because they got their pants hanging halfway off their butt. Lord, these churn. I swear, these churn. Oh, these churn. Just pray for my churn, y'all. Pray for the churn. Pray for the churn. What about the children? Y'all, Yolanda Adams had this song called What About the Children? And when I worked at DCPS, they used to play that song at every time we all got together, they played that song. I was so sick of that song. I was so sick of that song. Do you understand how sick I was of that song? What about the children? What about the children? Y'all, I'm not looking at the comments because I'm driving. So I don't see I'm not ignoring anybody. I can't see what anybody is saying. Ugh. Woo! Oh, Lord. Oh, you about to pull off? Oh, thank you. Pull off then so I can get in my parking space. Thank you, baby. Thank you for pulling off so I can get in my parking space. Hate when I come back from lunch and I lose my parking space. That be making me angry. All right, hold on. Let me get myself together before I'm about to click off of here. I'm gonna look at the last couple of comments and then let me click off and get ready to get in here. But hold on, where's my thing at? Child, I need to clean my car out. Where's my thing at? Hold up, y'all. I'm looking for my Oh shoot. What is my thing, y'all? I'm asking y'all like y'all in the car with me and y'all know. Y'all know where it is. Y'all don't even know what I'm looking for, much less where it is. Where is my sign? Shoot. Okay. Where's my tag sign? All right, y'all. Hold on. Let me look at these comments before I get off of here. Hold on. Let me see. You got beef with me not doing my work, whatever. Hey, Mike Hard. How you doing, boo? I know what it's mean. Just like he wanted Trey there to get some mess started. All of this was for clicks and views, and then he did the crime. Okay. What did, yeah, Rochelle, I've read you, baby. I'm reading it. What did them having it out solve? Nothing. Because they're not, they are not, let me tell you something. They are not going to solve anything. It's never going to happen. It's not a it's not ever. There is nothing that Wiley can do to ever resolve the situation between him and James. Ever. Ever. I'm telling y'all. It's never going to happen. There's nothing. Y'all, I really can't find. Shoot, where's my sign? Am I sitting on it? Damn it. Where is my damn sign? I don't think Simone is trying to provoke you, Lady T. I think Simone is just very opinionated, and she's just stating her opinion, and she's just very opinionated like that. I don't think she's trying to provoke you. Simone, when she feel away, she feel away. Even when she disagrees with me like that. Y'all, I can't find my sign. Where is it? Where the freak is my sign? All right, hold on. Let me finish these, and then let me get out of here. I got to find my sign. Hey, Miguel. I know, them sagging city G's. Ugh. If he clicked off and said what he said, everything you're saying would be valid. But since he stayed, that's what's causing the side eye. But like I said earlier, Lady T. Oh, shit, y'all. I'm tripping. My sign is right there. He was damned if he do and he was damned if he don't. You know what I'm saying? If he had left, then the narrative would be, oh look, he was scared of Wiley. He ran away from Wiley. Oh look, he's scared of Wiley. I mean, he couldn't win. He was damned if he do and he was damned if he don't. It was no way he could win that situation. I did not, El Teddy. I'm gonna have to go check that out when I get back. When I go get on the computer. Oh Lord, ain't nobody going on Rick Reed panel. Shut up, Vovo. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off of here. Captivating Christian, you gonna put a video on your channel about that? About Kamala Harris going after Bill Barr? I have to go check it out. But again, opinions are like assholes. We all have one, so you know it is what it is. And y'all have a great day. I will see y'all later. Don't forget the gentleman's panel tonight, 7:30, on Jay Wilson's platform. I will be there to support my brother, L. Teddy, with his crazy self. Talk to y'all later, boos. Bye.